In an earlier lesson, you learned how to add links and endnotes for referencing purposes. But what if you're working on a large academic paper and need to access a list of sources for your information? Or you have a document with numerous headings and subheadings. How will you document and organize the content? Did you notice in previous modules that Microsoft Word has a lot of features? This lesson is no exception. Westcal regularly makes use of these features, and Grace needs them now for a document that she's finalizing. To do this, she'll explore the Table of Contents feature that eases navigation and adds a bibliography to note any sources that were used. However, the first feature she'll explore is citations and sources. Therefore, by the end of the lesson, you'll have learned how to add citations, insert a bibliography, and add a table of contents. To begin, let's explore sources. The term source refers to any resource you use in creating a document. These could include websites, books, journals, reports, and interviews. Adding sources and citations to your document acknowledges the contribution of writers and researchers in your work. Any document that draws on the ideas, words, or research from others should always contain referencing. Take a scenario where you work for a company that produces numerous documents. The information obtained for these may have come from various sources. To acknowledge this, you need to add the sources and reference them in your work. Thankfully, when you're using Word, there's a feature that allows you to manage sources across all your documents. This is particularly useful if you reference sources on a document today, then work on a separate document in 2 months. You'll have access to the same list of sources that you used on the first document. Let's explore this in Word. Grace has noticed that a particular paragraph is missing a citation. She first checks that her source has been previously added to the Source Manager by clicking the References tab and then Manage Sources. This opens the Source Manager dialog box. In here, you'll find several sources already listed on the right-hand side. You create a source by clicking New. However, Grace's source is already listed, so she closes this box. You add the citation by first selecting the relevant text. Now choose the citation you want by clicking the References tab and then Insert Citation. From the drop-down menu that appears, simply click the source you want to reference, and that's it. By default, Word uses the APA style for the document sources and bibliographies. However, if you want to change this style, just click the References tab and then Style. This will show a drop-down list of various styles. Simply select your preferred choice and the citation changes.